is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. All right? I will render vengeance to my enemies, beginning first and foremost to the 2/3 of the nation of Israel that said to the Lord's Son, crucify me, crucify him, crucify him, let his blood be upon me and my children. Then it goes to the so-called white man, then it goes to the other nations. All right? I'll render vengeance to my enemies, and that vengeance is coming in the form of fire. All right? The thermonuclear missiles. And will reward them that hate me. All right? Because usually when you hear the word reward, it's something good. But the Most High is basically being sarcastic. All right? Because if you're getting a reward, usually you think that you're getting something that's to your benefit. All right? But this reward that the Most High is bringing you is death and destruction. All right?
Hey, brother, I got a quick one for you.
Come.
This is Isaiah 13:9. It says, "Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel."
Right, cometh cruel, all right? Like we read earlier through the Spirit, the Lord cometh not to bring peace, but destruction, the sword.
Both with wrath and fierce anger.
Right, both with wrath and fierce anger, all right? Because that fierce anger is going to take form in the atoms being split in the nuclear fire, all right? That's the fierce wrath of the Lord, all right? So all these people in the church talking about the Lord came to bring peace. You know why? Because they're only listening to what the pastor says to them, all right? They don't go in for themselves and read the scriptures, all right? Because the Lord said he come with cruel wrath and fierce anger. All right, continue.
To lay the land desolate.
The land is talking about America, all right? And the land of Israel. That's going to be laid desolate. But first and foremost, the land of America is going to be laid desolate. That's why it says, no man shall dwell there, all right? Only the creatures, the wild desert creatures shall dwell there, all right? And nobody's going to be able to come to this side, all right? Because this the land of America is going to be left as a memorial for how not to rule, all right? How the wicked, which was in power, which is the so-called white man, ruled, and his judgment, which is thermonuclear fire.
It says to lay the land desolate,
America,
and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
Right now, he's talking about Yahushua, because the Most High sent his son to do his handiwork. All right, and Yahushua, he has pleasure in doing the will of the Most High. All right, and the only thing that could lay this land desolate is nuclear fire.
I got something for you right here.
I got some.
Hold up, brother.
I guess we might as well.
All right, therefore, okay, I have something for you. Isaiah 13:13, since we're on the subject. Therefore, I will shake the heavens.
Right, how's the heavens gonna shake? All right, and it ain't talking about the third heaven, which is where the Most High dwells, the fourth dimension. It ain't talking about outer space. It ain't talking about the atmosphere. It's talking about the rulership of the so-called white man. All right, the Most High is gonna shake your rulership. All right, with what? Thermonuclear missiles, the ICBM, the intercontinental ballistic missiles.
We got the sign?
Do we? Oh yeah, we got it right here. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Done.
This is your worst enemy right here. This is how the Most High is gonna shake your rulership. Like in Peter's, it says that the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. It's talking about your rulership. All right. Because when these missiles hit, it's gonna make a loud booming sound. All right. Or what they will call a sonic boom.
Therefore, I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place.
Right, and the earth shall remove out of place, meaning that when these missiles hit, going back and forth from Russia to this side, from this side to Russia, and from Iran to this side, and from this side to Iran, all right, the earth is actually going to move off its axis, all right? That's why I say the earth is going to reel to and fro like a drunkard, man, all right? Because the Most High is going to cause this whole earth to be shaken.
It says, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place.
Right, via the nuclear missiles, going back and forth from continent to continent.
In the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger.
Right, the day of his fierce anger is the day that we headed to, right? That's why you see these troops over there in Libya, all right? And the word is, America already have ground troops, the CIA over there in Libya. All right, it's only a matter of time when they send the rest of their military forces out there. All right, and then that's gonna kindle Russia's anger. It's gonna kindle China's anger. All right, it's gonna kindle Iran's anger. All right, and then soon, when the Most High put the Spirit on them to fulfill His will, all these other nations plus America's allied nations, they're gonna turn to look, and evil thoughts gonna come to their mind, and they're gonna fulfill the word of the Lord, which is sending missiles on America to destroy it.
Isaiah 13:17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them.
The scriptures say I will stir up the Medes against them. And when you go into the scriptures, the real ancient Medes is the seed of Japheth.
Right.
But the land that the Russians dwell in, that's the land of the Medes. Alright? So when the scriptures speak in parabolic, alright, because they took on the land of the Medes, so that's why the Most High is you're not gonna see the Russians. Alright? The Medes is talking about the so-called Russians. Alright? The Most High said he's gonna stir them up. Against who? Against America.
Which shall not regard silver.
Right, which shall not regard silver. So meaning you ain't gonna be able to pay them off. Alright? Because that's the so-called white man's MO. When anything happens, he'll try to bribe you.
Yeah.
But the spirit of the Lord is gonna be so heavy on the Russians that they ain't gonna regard your silver. Alright?
And as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
Like, they're not going to delight in gold. What they're going to delight in is destroying you, right? They finally fed up with you being in power and corrupting the whole earth. Because everybody know that you're the cancer of the earth, all right? And the only way to cure somebody with cancer is to cut it off, all right?
Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces.
Right, your bows, meaning they're going to send missiles on this side. Their missiles going to dash your young man to pieces. It's going to burn your young man into pieces, man. Alright? Like a brother was telling me that they had them Iranians already digging graves over there in Iran for the so-called American troops. Alright? They say if you damn crackers want to come over here, this is where you're going to be. Alright? Because they ain't playing with you damn white people, man. You ain't going to be able to go in Iran like you doing right now in Libya. As soon as you put up a front against Iran, the Russians are going to get involved. And more than likely, China's going to get involved. And then, towards the end, all your allied nations are going to turn their back on you. World War III, right? The Battle of Armageddon, which the word Armageddon is from the Hebrew, Armageddon, which Ha is the, God is troop, and Gadwan, mountain, all right? The mountain of the troops.
And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
Right, meaning your kids. The fruit of the womb is your children, all right? They ain't going to care about a pregnant woman or a little infant baby, or a little a toddler, all right, or a kid that's 7 years old. The only thing that's gonna be in their mind is death and destruction.
Their eyes shall not spare children.
Their eyes are not gonna spare children. Why? Because the fierce anger, the cruel wrath of the Lord is gonna be in their spirit, all right, to execute His will. Because we're all puppets of the Most High, all right. Whether you're doing evil or good, is through the Most High.
And Babylon.
Babylon, which is a code name for America, all right? The great place of confusion.
The glory of kingdoms.
Right, the glory of kingdom, because at one point, all the nations were sweating America, right? All the nations want to be like America. That's why you go over there to Tokyo. Tokyo just looked like a modern-day Manhattan, all right? Because they fashioned themselves to be like the king of Babylon, all right? The so-called white man.
The beauty of the Chaldees.
Right, the Chaldees was the ancient magi's of Babylon, the ones that practice witchcraft and sorcery, which now that applies to Illuminati. All right.
The beauty of the Chaldees' excellency.
The beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, which was America, which you was set up on witchcraft and sorcery,
shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
Right. Shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. All right. There wasn't missiles back then, but the Most High created a nuclear fire. He split the atom himself in the heavens to rain fire and brimstone on Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, and that's how we know that America, like in Revelation 11:8, which is spiritually Sodom, is gonna be destroyed the same way. Because ancient Sodom was made an example how you not supposed to live. Well, America didn't take heed to that example, right? They actually did worse than ancient Sodom and Gomorrah and all the 5 neighboring cities.
Right, because all the faggots and lesbians.
Yeah,
man.
faggots, lesbians. But America, they took it a step further. You have people getting sex changes. You have men growing breasts. All right? Bestiality. They have bestiality in Sodom and Gomorrah too, but in Sodom and Gomorrah and Rome, they didn't have sex changes. They didn't have men growing breasts. All right? You didn't have to really look to say, is this a man or a damn woman? All right? Because nowadays, you gotta be circumspect. Because you gotta be like, was this fucking person born a woman or a man? Or was this person born a man or a woman? Alright? Because that's how the so-called white men turn everything upside down. That's why this place is going to be destroyed by nuclear fire.
Yeah, because nowadays,